Okay, YouTube. So there was a bit of complications that arose during the egg laying process with Boreas here. So I'm just going to show you some of the footage I got. It's kind of unedited and raw. I didn't want to post anything till it was dealt with. So as you can see here, this was when I first got home, and there was already 6 eggs out and she was stuck on one. So I don't know how long she was stuck on it for that day, but I started to get worried because that's a serious thing that can happen to captive breeding snakes, and it is called being egg bound. So I gave her a day or so to try to do it herself, and after that is when I really started worrying. So here's just a bit of the footage. There's not much talking, and it's not edited or mixed. This is just what I got on the matter. So I actually sat there and watched her for a good hour or so, and I seen her trying to push or giving contractions or something, but the egg wasn't coming out. So you can see here she's trying to squeeze, egg not moving at all. It's pretty close to the vent, but it is obviously too big for her to pass. It may be a slug or an abnormally large egg. So I gave her the day or so to try, left her alone because it's kind of hard to lay an egg when you have someone watching you. So I thought she may be able to pass it herself, and then here's day 2. Okay, so this is the female cornsnake that was supposed to lay eggs. She did end up laying some crappy looking eggs, and I just decided to spray her down, and it looks like she was super thirsty. I don't know if you can pick that up. She doesn't even notice me. So you can see there's like a huge egg stuck right there. I just sprayed her down with water, and she's drinking all the droplets that she can find. She doesn't even notice me here. She's pretty much in a hypnotic state because she's so worn out, exhausted from laying the eggs. So you can see right there, there's a huge bulge, and she's been stuck on that egg since I got home from work yesterday. So pretty much 24 hours. So I'm starting to get pretty worried about it. Gonna see if this is gonna help at all. Maybe give her a warm bath. Otherwise, if that doesn't come out soon, it's gonna be big trouble. So see what happens here. Another little spray of water here. She looks like she's super thirsty. Show you these crappy eggs real quickly. I just got them up here for now because I don't want to take no chances in putting them in that homemade incubator. These eggs already look pretty weak as it is. So you see I got the paper on there to give me a gauge of how moist it is in there. But these are the eggs, and you can see they're pretty dimpled in. Not too well formed, and there's even a couple tiny ones. This is how small they are, so there's my finger there. So as a comparison. Yeah, I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of an update here. Had some major complications during the egg laying process with Boreas here. There's a bit on the beginning of this video showing exactly what happened, but she was actually egg bound, which is a thing that's kind of common in snakes in captivity, especially when you're trying to breed them. So what that meant was there was an egg that was stuck in the back of her, and I was trying to book an appointment with my vet, which would have taken too long, so I actually had one of my buddies come over and we manually squeezed the egg out. It shouldn't be attempted by anyone. You need a professional or a veterinarian to do it, but my friend has a lot of experience with snakes, so he palpated it out, which means gently forced it out. It was a big giant slug that was stuck in her. You can see she's still kind of swollen in the back. She's definitely really tired, and she's going into her shed, which usually happens about 5 to 10 days after laying their eggs. So hopefully that's better now. Hopefully she's going to heal up nicely. The egg was actually stuck in her, and we used some probes and opened up her vent, and we could see that it was actually tangled in her ovaries, so we actually had to use our fingers and try to find an opening in the ovaries before we could even get the egg out. So I didn't want to post any videos or anything till I had that dealt with. Hopefully she's going to recover well from that, and hopefully she'll be able to breed again. I'm going to give her next year off, but I just hope we didn't damage her reproductive organs or anything like that. As for the eggs, they were all really depleted and in sad shape, as you could probably see at the beginning of the video. So I am just going to be incubating them up in here since I have the correct temperatures in this room. Also, my water pump on my homemade incubator went out, so I don't want to risk these eggs at all. I'm really hoping that they all hatch out, so I'm just going to keep them up here for now. And you can see I misted all the vermiculite with some water, which is helping them fill out. You can see they're not looking all sunken in, caved in, and depleted like they were earlier. Let me just hit the light here. So you can see, hopefully I have 6 viable eggs there. You can candle them, which I can show you how to do right now. When you put your eggs in the incubator, you want to make sure that they stay in the position they were in and you don't rotate them, because the eggs do not rotate in the wild, and that'll just shake the embryos up and cause them problems while they're developing, or drown them in their own yolk. So for candling an egg, you want to take it, you want to hold it up to a bright light, like a flashlight. Might be hard to see now, but you want to do this in the dark. And you should be able to see some veins forming in there if it's a healthy egg.